My God. Okay, let's flip this around. There we go. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick, and this is the place to be for everything landscape photography. Today, we're talking about Aperture Priority Mode. It's a secret weapon for us landscape photographers. It'll be a good one. Let's go. Alright guys, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Yes! Sunday. What better day is it? Just kind of chill, put your feet up, watch a couple YouTube videos, or subscribing to my channel. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, not sorry, but sorry. A shameless plug there. Anyways, today we are talking about Aperture Priority Mode on cameras. It is our secret weapon, our landscape photographer's secret weapon, and I'll explain in a minute. But before I do, if you could please go down, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. That's a new one. And hit the bell notification. It'll let you know when I upload my next video. Also follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Links are in the description below. Alrighty, let's get into this. So, how do you get into Aperture Mode? What is Aperture Mode? Let's start there. Or Aperture Priority Mode means that you select the aperture, whether that be an f2.8, an f4, an f8, 11, 20. You choose it, and then the camera compensates your ISO and your shutter. So you don't have to really worry about your ISO and shutter if you have them on auto. You can just kind of move your dial or the wheel in some cases to set your aperture, and then the camera kind of does all the rest. So with us landscape photographers, setting it to an auto shutter speed and an auto ISO, or keeping your ISO super low, and then just adjusting your aperture for those times where the sun goes from here to here in a blink of an eye. Like when it's a fast sunrise, you need something quick, and this trick, or this secret weapon, as you may want to call it, comes in handy, definitely, for sure, for getting those split second sun here, sun here, sun here. So keep that in mind, especially if you're running low on time. Just throw it on Aperture Priority, and for the most part, cameras today, like 2018 and on, they're pretty good at keeping up and adjusting your shutter and your ISO to where it needs to be. So good job, cameras. Gold star right there. Okay, so how do you get your camera onto Aperture Priority? For Canon, you need to put your little mode dial to AV. For Nikon, you need to change it to A. For Sony, you need to change it to A. Fuji, on the other hand, I don't know. I just like the fact that I can tinker with all of these buttons up here and dials and whatnot. So right now I can, for demonstration purposes, I already have my shutter speed on auto and my ISO on auto. And then all I have to do is, with this ring closest to the camera, that will adjust my aperture. So usually around the f8 to f16, depending on what type of camera you're using and what lens, that's usually the sweet spot, anywhere between f8 to f16. If you're doing portraits, usually around the f2.8 to f4, maybe even a f5.6 is awesome for Aperture Priority. But for landscapes, f8 to f16 is usually around that sweet spot. So take a couple test shots and make sure that you'll dial in your sweet spot on your aperture ring. So back to the Fuji. Once you have everything, your shutter speed and your ISO locked onto or set to auto, click this little button in the middle. It'll lock in your choice, your decision, which means you cannot move these dials anymore. So if I unlock it and I accidentally move it, then I'm on a 2-second shutter. So you don't want that. Lock it in. Make sure, lock it in. It's a little, like I said, it's a little secret weapon that we have is if you don't have time to shoot it in manual, throw it in aperture priority. Yeah. So down here, you're going to see a chart of an f-stop from f1.4 all the way to f32. So the lower the number, the more out of focus your background is going to be. So in a case of f1.4 or f2.8, your background is going to be blurry as hell. For landscape photographers, that's not such a good idea. Portrait photography, absolutely. Weddings, absolutely. Landscapes, no. You want to shift your aperture to around the f8 to f16 mark. As you can see, the higher the f-stop number, the more in focus everything is. Alrighty, so I think this concludes this video. I'm going to be coming out with some other videos about shutter priority, manual mode, basically camera basics for landscape photography. I'll try to include as much of other camera models as I can. However, I'm a little biased because I did switch and I am currently using a Fuji system, so I'll try to keep the Sony and Canon and Nikon players a little happy and try to get all 4 of these guys in here. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. Did this video help you? Did I explain everything to you guys in a understandable way? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, also, if you can, go down below, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that bell notification. It'll let you know when I upload my next video. Also, follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Links are in the description below. So, I think I will leave it at that. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.